Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Tuesday, November 18th, NBA and college basketball. We've got a lot of stuff going on. Apologize, we've been a little bit hit and miss, still dealing with some health issues. Hopefully that'll get straightened out, hopefully this week, and we'll get back at it. A little bit more on the regular. If you're new to our show or been here before, all of our shows brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial you can find in the comments section as well. And the YouTube channel page, if you want to get great bet ideas, if you want stuff that's hit at 60, 70, 80, 90, or even 100% for the last 4, 10 games or whatever you want to search for, that's all there. Where the money's coming in on the books. And also Odd Shop for the best available odds on the bets that you're looking to make and make multiple bets from multiple books in one spot. Outlier, that 7-day free trial link in the comments section as well as the YouTube channel page. Also, the Discord channel is available for everybody out there as well. So Discord does come in handy on days we can't do a show or do a live show. Then you can get all the information there on the Discord. In fact, we've already got college football out almost a week early. Also get all of our bets early, get ahead of line moves, juice moves, get player props before those things get moved all out of range, and join a couple 100+ members that like doing the same thing you do, which is sports wagering, as you can chat back and forth. There's multiple cappers throwing in bets as well. So more bets than you're probably going to know what you're able to do with. But a lot of opportunities to make some dollars by joining the Discord channel. You can find that link in the comment section as well on our YouTube channel page. All right, let's get started. NBA, we got get going here. 7 o'clock Eastern time frame. We got one standalone early game. Warriors in the Magic. Warriors actually favored by 3.5 here. 223.5 total. The Magic have played a little bit better defense as of late. The record doesn't really reflect. They got injuries going on just like everybody else does. It seems like everybody and their grandmother's hurt already, and we're barely 2 weeks, 3 weeks into the season. Okay, we're a month in. But still, it's been crazy the amount of injuries so far. Magic are dealing with those injuries as well. Now, on the other side, does anybody really trust what the Warriors have done so far? That it's a little tight. They're 9-6. Magic are 7-7. I mean, I will say this: the Warriors do look a little old on the road, but Magic coming back home. Normally, the defense seemed to ratchet up in the last couple games. 223.5 total in the 4.5. We actually like the Magic on the money line here. We're gonna take Magic money line first quarter, first half, and game. Wendell Carter under 8.5 rebounds because the guy can't ever seem to get – it's amazing you can be that tall and can't rebound the damn basketball. It is absolutely amazing. I'm amazed by all these guys in the NBA that are that big and can't rebound. Wendell Carter being one of those. Pozinski, we got a lot of unders here on Pozinski because he has just been ice cold. Under 12.5 points, under 15.5 points plus assists, under 20.5 par, points, assists, rebounds, all for Pozinski on that one. Bane, 19+ points. Wendell Carter, even though he can't rebound, he can score 12+ points. We're also going to give you a couple more unders on Pozinski. Under 16.5 points and rebounds combined and under 1.5 threes. Then we're going back to Bane for 2 more plays. Bane, 5+ rebounds, and Bane, 24+ points and rebounds combined. So basically, we just need 20 and 5 out of Bane, and that covers everything there. And we need Pozinski to do what he's been doing, which is absolutely nothing for the Warriors. As his minutes continue to – they were so high on this guy, they could have traded him for probably a boatload, decided not to, and now I think they might be regretting that a shade there. They were so down on Kuminga, and then Kuminga's hurt, and it's a mess right now in the NBA. We spend more time on the injury report than we do anything else. Next game up, 7:30 Eastern time. Celtics and the Nets in Brooklyn. Celtics laying 10.5 on the road, 223.5 total. This total actually has come down as well. It was 225.5. So here's the problem with the Celtics. They can't seem to put a full 4 quarters together on what they want on shooting the basketball. Now, it's because they take so many threes, so there's no consistent offensive flow. When they get hot, they're hot. They can seem to stay hot for a half. Beyond that, it gets a little difficult. Now, the Nets at home, Yeah, they've covered some numbers and they've covered a lot of stuff first quarter and first half, but necessarily haven't held on to the game. We do like the total here, 223.5. We're going to go over here, and we pray that the Celtics can shoot good for 3 quarters. Celtics Nets over 56.5 the first quarter, 113.5 first half, 223.5 for the game. Jaylen Brown, 11-plus rebounds and assists combined. No Clowney, under 17.5 points and rebounds. Derek White's been ratcheting it up here as of late, 23-plus points and rebounds. Demon for the Nets, under 16.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Pritchard, 17-plus points. He's also heated up a little bit. Queta, under 18.5 points and rebounds. Derek White, 27-plus par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Queta under 9.5 points, and Queta 2+ blocks was like plus 150. So some pretty good value there on Queta to get a couple blocks. I think he'll have plenty of opportunities as they like to dump it in low for the Nets. Next game up, 7:30 Eastern time as well. Pistons on the road at the Hawks. Hawks come off a tight loss on the road, and the Pistons right now are red hot even without Cade Cunningham playing. I think the Pistons can figure out how to get this done here. I mean, the Hawks are still missing, Trae Young. They seem to play better actually without him. Porzingis was a healthy scratch the other night, supposedly. I don't quite understand what they're doing with that one there, but the Hawks are also winning some games. It's not like the Hawks have actually played horrible. They're 9-5. That's more than respectable. 12-2 record for the Pistons. Piston coming off a back-to-back, and I think the Pistons have got enough here. There are no player props currently available, so we're just going to play a line here. Pistons money line, first quarter, first half, and game. I will say this. A lot of times when teams come off that back-to-back, they come out hot for the first quarter and first half. They tend to struggle later in the game, it seems like. So definitely looking to take advantage of the first quarter and first half here for the Pistons. And if they can keep that three-point shooting at bay, which they probably should be able to, their defense has been pretty solid so far. I do like the Pistons in that game. On our Discord channel, I'm sure we'll have player props for this later. But like I said, there were none available at the moment, so just a side for us in that one. Next game up, no Wembanyama, and the Spurs this line is going up dramatically here, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Spurs now favored by 6.5. This line was 5 about an hour and a half ago. 232.5 total. Like we said, no Wemby in this game, no Stephen Castle. We got a lot of De'Aaron Fox, right? We're going to see a lot of that. Grizzlies tend to struggle on the road as well. Give us all the Spurs we can handle here. Spurs minus 1.5 first quarter, 2.5 first half, 5 for the game. Sochan, 3+ field goals. Jaren Jackson Jr. under 8.5 field goals made. Vassell under 22.5 points and rebounds. Wells for the Grizzlies, 2+ threes. Let's see. Harrison Barnes under 6.5 rebounds and assists. Sochan, 13+ points and rebounds combined. Cornette, 11+ points. De'Aaron Fox, 3+ threes. Jacques Londell, or however, like this, the pronunciation show is always next week, right? 5+ rebounds. And Cornette for 5+ field goals made in that one there as well. So now we got multiple guys hurt for the Spurs. It's like I said, the injury report is just absolutely outstanding. We still haven't seen LeBron yet. We're about to talk about the Lakers. When the hell is he going to play? I thought this thing was supposed to be 2 weeks. We've been a month. Is he sitting out to rest up even more, or is what's going on there? Nobody seems to know. Nobody can let anybody know. 10:30 Eastern time frame, right? Lakers favored by 12.5, as they should be, as the Jazz on the road, not that good. At home, they can hold their own. Expect for the first quarter in this game to determine the whole game. If the Jazz do what they normally do on the road in the first half, which is absolutely suck, the Lakers should get out to an early lead and cruise. If the Jazz can actually hold true in the first quarter, they tend to hang into the game, and that could be trouble for us. But we do like the Lakers here. I think they get out and they steamroll them. Lakers minus 3.5 first quarter, 6.5 first half, 12.5 for the game. Luka, 41+ points and rebounds. Yes, a monster number. The only thing we're concerned about there is if he doesn't have to play the fourth because they're up 25. Here's the thing, though. I think he can get all of that in the first 3 quarters in that one there. Then we've got Svi for 2+ threes for the Jazz. Marcus Smart, 8+ points. Luka for 50+ par, points, assists, rebounds combined. That is not as heavy as the other plays. Like I said, we are concerned that he could only play 3 quarters. So we want to play it. He's been hitting that number, but we're going to be smart about it as well. Austin Reeves, 4+ rebounds. Nurkic for the Jazz, under 9.5 points. Luka for 3+ steals and blocks. Amazingly enough, he's hit this number 4 out of his last 5 games, and you're getting decent plus money to do so. Hachimura, 12+ points. Hachimura, 18+ points, assists, rebounds combined. Collier for the Jazz, 18+ par as well. And DeAndre Ayton for 24+ points and rebounds combined. It's always scary every time we have an Ayton prop unless it's going under, but he has been hitting that number pretty consistently. Luka's been he's been getting open looks, open baskets. He's actually attempted to rebound lately. He's actually put some effort in on it, which is kind of nice to see from the former number 1 pick. And then we get to the final night, a game of the night. And this line has went down dramatically here. Midnight Eastern, or no, 11 o'clock Eastern. You make these games any later? I mean, seriously. Portland's favored by 1.5 over Phoenix, 236.5 total. This line was 4.5, now down to 1.5. So I assume we got pieces missing here. Blazers, we do like the Blazers at home normally. Blazers minus 1.5 first quarter, 2.5 first half, 4.5 for the game. You can get those a lot cheaper now. Denny Avita, 25+ points. Mark Williams for the Suns, under 9.5 rebounds. Kamara, 4+ points in the first quarter. Kamara for 14+ points. Mr. Murray, 1+ turnover. Mark Williams, again, under 24.5 par, points, assists, rebounds combined. Avita, 32+ points and rebounds. Mr. Sharp, 1+ assist first quarter. People always asking for first quarter bets. We do have one in that one. All right, let's get going to college basketball because we got a lot of college basketball on the scene. State Farm Classics, so we've got a couple of big-time games, and one of them is to start off the slate. 6:30 Eastern time, Kentucky laying 4.5 with Michigan State, 153.5 total. I'm kind of surprised here Kentucky wasn't a bigger favorite. They've looked good, really good so far. I think they have more talent than Michigan State. I'll be really honest. Michigan State, I know, can play them tough and has in previous years. But I just don't know if they can score with Kentucky. That's where I think the difference is going to be. That Kentucky offense is better. We do like Kentucky in this spot, minus 2.5 first half and 4.5 for the game. Next game that we are on, because we are not going to go through every game on God's green earth. I would suggest there, we're not playing it, and we are looking at Navy plus 25.5. If that line does go up, we'll probably be on that one there. Then we've got next game up for us is going to be Townsend and James Madison. Townsend on the road, laying 2.5. I'm surprised this number wasn't closer to 5. We've got a little bit of value here. So Townsend minus 1.5 first half and 2.5 for the game. Next game up, Georgia Southern and Georgia Tech. So we got an in-state rivalry game here. This line was 11.5 down to 10.5. I'm a little shocked that Georgia Tech's this big a favorite against anybody, to be really honest. So we had to take the points here. Georgia Southern plus 6.5 first half and 11.5 for the game. Next game up for us is going to be the Northern. We looked at, another couple games we're looking at is Texas A&M and Montana. The 17.5 number there. Ole Miss as well. If those numbers do adjust, we might hop on those. But then we do have, let's see here. As we roll through, there's just so many games. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see, UNI and NIU, so Northern Illinois and Northern Iowa, under 74.5 first half, 144.5 for the game. We're on that Ole Miss game. We do like the over in that one. Ole Miss tends to run things up. Ole Miss over 76.5 first half, and then over 148.5 for the game for the use that likes the totals. And then we'll get to we got the appetizer with Michigan State, Kentucky. Now we get to Duke and Kansas. So I don't know if Darren Peterson's going to play. It doesn't sound like it. Duke's up to 11.5 point favorite. Duke looks really good. Kansas looks like they can struggle scoring a little bit. without that super freshman Darren Peterson there, we do like Duke in this spot. I think they can win this game by 15 plus points and kind of maybe embarrass KU a little bit. Duke minus 5.5 first half and minus 10.5 for the game. I'd still play it at the 11.5, just a shade less on that. I think you can play it up to 13 and be okay there. Like I said, I expect Duke to kind of win by about 15 points or so in that one. And then the rest of the slate, that was the last one we've got for college basketball. So that's going to run down all of our basketball bets for Tuesday, November 18th. If you like the content you're seeing here, do us a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Turn the notifications on. Share it with a friend. Like it. Give a comment. All that stuff shows a lot of appreciation for the creators, whether it's my show or anybody else's. It's always appreciated. We like to see views. We like to see likes. We like to see comments. All that kind of fun stuff. We do actually read those type of things. So definitely like it when you guys chime along. Share it with a friend. Just help spread the word. We appreciate everybody that watches our show. We want as many people to watch as humanly possible. So share it with somebody that you know. It's okay. It's not going to hurt you. But anyway, all of our shows here on YouTube brought to you by the world's #1 sports betting app, Outlier. 7-day free trial in the comment section and the YouTube channel page. Make sure you check that out. A lot of people took advantage over the last couple of weeks. Try it out for a week. If you don't like it, don't sign up for it. It's not that big a deal. They want to make you. How are you going to know you're going to like it if you don't try it, right? And if you're watching this show for more than 30 minutes or more than 30 seconds, I promise you're probably into sports wagering. So this is going to give you a great tool to help you make some money. Or if you want us to do the research for you, real simple. Join the Discord channel. You can also find that link in the comments section in the YouTube channel page. If you want NFL, college football, college basketball, NBA basketball, Major League Baseball, if you want a little bit of, well, we should have a little Formula One this weekend as well, as we do like this race coming up for Vegas. So on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll have a little bit of that. You get bonus. You get everything ahead of time. Make your life easy. Let us do it for you. You can join by the link in the comment section of this episode or the YouTube channel page. There's also a link for Discord there as well. We do appreciate everybody's support, as always, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode.